What's going on, guys? My name is Jack. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about music video effects. I'm going to be working through 3 main effects that you can start incorporating into your music videos, and also one ultra super hack. Basically, like, you know what I mean? Not no crazy technology shit. Well, I guess it is because it's video editing, but just a super easy cheat that will actually help you synchronize your audio for all these music videos and make stuff way easier. Without further ado, let's get into the music video effects 2018 tutorial. All right, guys, so go ahead and open up Premiere Pro. I've opened up Premiere Pro, and I'm just gonna be working through some footage from my most recent music video that I've been working on. Honestly, I filmed this over the past week. It was 3 different scenes. I've uploaded a few vlogs, basically doing some behind the scenes. That's on my channel right now if you want to check that out. But overall, I'm going to start with 4 kind of simple effects that I can teach you and work through. The first one, if you don't know about this already, you're going to be very surprised, to be honest, that you didn't know about such a simple effect. This is the synchronizing effect. Obviously, this is how, you know, instead of having to listen to all the audio waves and line the voices up perfect with the actual track, you can just sync these 2 files super simple. All you want to do is go ahead and select your actual main file that is, you know, I mean, the person singing, rapping, whatever it is for the music video, the actual performance file. Go ahead, select that, and then also with Shift selected, select your track layer. Then simply right click on your actual layer and go to synchronize, and then select audio down here. Boom, press OK and wait for that. And then as soon as this loads, as simple as that, if we go ahead and play this right now, this dude's gonna be synced. I can even mute this. Hold on, have a look here. I'll skip a little bit when the smoke's coming up so it looks a little cooler. Boom, right away, just like that. No bullshit, no annoyance with the trying to listen, you know what I mean, to your headphone, try to line up the words bit by bit. Very tedious process doing that, honestly. This right there, boom, that's an easy way around that. Now, next up, I want to show you guys an even cooler effect, to be honest, right? Because that was just a little simple one right there. This one right here is going to be the change color effect. Now, this should work pretty cool because the entire background of this is one color. This was just a snow scene that we shot, right, for this music video. It was a snow scene, and then a scene with the smoke grenades, which was meant to be cooler. And then we also did a nighttime car shoot. But anyways, that's that's irrelevant at the moment. This effect that I'm about to show you right now is called the color change color effect. Go ahead and drag that onto the clip you want to do this on, and this is to actually change the whole background of your clip to be changing colors, right? But without that kind of hue effect affecting your actual subject themselves, right? Whether that be whoever is performing in the actual music video, right? So first off, you want to go ahead and go to change to color, and go ahead and select the pencil and select your majority background color that you are going to be trying to change. Go ahead and select that. And the way this actually works is it's like a color wheel type of thing. It's like a hue transformation. And the way you do that, yep, is go ahead and come to the beginning of your clip or the beginning of the selection you want to apply this effect to. Go ahead and make a keyframe. And if we go ahead and have the drop down menu, you see that it's obviously started the animation. And now if we drag this in a bit, boom, oh, drag this over a little bit, we could go over here to transform and just bring that up to about 20. Honestly, it's up to you. You just want to kind of tweak with this until you can see the background color changing. So boom, there you go. You see right there. Now it's worked its way to kind of like an orange effect up at 149. Now if we keep going along, we can come to about here, and then we could keep increasing until you can see the background color change into something else, right? It's not the most crazy enhanced right now, but if we keep messing with it, you can see that it is changing. So I could see like a green right there, boom. We could change it to that, and then keep skipping along a little bit. Now let's have it like 300, see what it's saying over there. And then keep going along and just keep changing the actual increments up and up and up. And you see, especially there, you could tell what's going on. Now if we go ahead and just give that a play, you should be able to see that the background image is changing color. Let me just make that on half so it's not as laggy. And boom, just like that, you can see the background is consistently changing while he's going around. I might even just go ahead and render that in and out so you guys can actually just get a better idea for that. And boom. So here, as you can see, the background is changing color, but the actual subject himself is not. However, also, this effect might leak through to your person. If it does, honestly, the things you want to mess with is just to go down here to the match tolerance, and if you just play with this right in and out, you can see the maximum is the whole screen covered by this, and if you keep going down, you'll see that now only, so 0 is obviously nothing, and just work your way up until the background is fully covered, but your actual subject himself is not. So now you can see it's much more tinted. Boom. And now if we give this a play, the background is changing, but the subject is not. So very, very, very cool. Easy effect right there. I won't go too in depth with tweaking everything, making it perfect, because you guys have definitely understood the basic idea right there. And you can kind of tweak that yourself. Take it to a next level if you want. Next up, guys, I'm actually gonna be thinking about bringing in some green screens and just kind of messing with the actual ultra key effect that you can do in here, right? So I'm actually gonna go ahead and just go ahead and get rid of that, change the color. And I'm actually gonna bring green screen over. So obviously, feel free to bring in whatever type of green screen that you'd think. You can find loads of green screens downloadable on the internet for free. Just go on YouTube, type in free green screen pack, stuff like that, and start collecting yourself a few things. But the green screen is a very, very cool way you can introduce 3D elements to your project without actually animating everything and making it super crazy. So first off, actually, I need to go to my sequence here. I think this is a 4K. This is a 4K sequence. Let's just go ahead and bring this down. Make that guy regular, and this, boom, set to frame. And then you're simply gonna wanna get your green screen, import that, and I'm gonna go over to Ultra, type in Ultra, and drag over the Ultra key. Then, boom, just like that, you are gonna wanna key out the color that your green screen is, if it's a green screen, a blue screen, whatever. However, the actual setting I wanted to set mine to is usually aggressive. You see this little line that if default is kind of left, it doesn't key it amazingly. Aggressive really pushes everything to make it perfect. And this is just a funny little green screen that I got where this dude raises his hand and starts smoking a joint. Boom. Let me actually bring this up a bit. 302, because I think it wasn't quite there. So yeah, this dude's rapping. The Call of Duty kind of hand raises the joint, smokes it, takes a toke, and then pulls it away. Pretty funny, pretty funny. However, you can kind of go a little step further with green screens, right, and do some animation to them as well. So let's have a look. So this kind of comes up right here. We can honestly maybe go, when I'm animating, by the way, I always like to animate kind of reverse. That just helps me figure it out a little bit easier. So my process for animation would be where, to go where he would actually take his first toke, create keyframes for position and scale, and that would be where it would actually reach the actual maximum. Then I would go over to here, and I would probably just go ahead and boom, just actually drag, oh shit, I was doing that to the wrong guy. Go up here, drag it to where this guy will come on, boom, so that's where it's gonna be fully animated. Go ahead and make these keyframes, bring it over to where it would not be, and let's just go ahead and boom, bring this guy down here and also over a bit so it's gonna look like it kind of came on. And scale wise, I might even do like a 250. Let's have a look how that kind of works its way on. Boom, there you go. So now you have a look and and you can see that the arm kind of raises up a little bit more authentic now. Honestly, the animation wise, that was just a really rough, like random guesstimate of an animation, but it can help to do some animation with the green screens. For example, if you had a green screen of something on screen, something not quite as assigned to the bottom as this hand is, because you can't really throw this hand anywhere, to be honest. It kind of has to be cut at the bottom. But if you had like a sphere or something like that in the middle, you could maybe do a scale animation where it was coming forward or something like that. But overall, green screens, dope way to introduce 3D elements to your music videos without having to go into Cinema 4D or Blender or anything like that and, you know, learn the extensive hours of learning how to animate these 3D objects themselves. Finally, I'm gonna throw in a kind of throwaway effect. I believe I included this in my last music videos effects, but I'm not 100% sure, but actually, to be honest, I'm about 90% sure. I'm pretty sure I did. But this is an extremely simple effect. All you wanna do is go ahead and select your clip, hold Alt, drag up so that duplicates the selection. And let's actually just go ahead and select the smaller part of this. So this isn't just going crazy. I'm just gonna select this nice bit here, boom. That's what I probably should have done earlier in the video. But anyways, select that, then go ahead and right click your top layer, speed duration, and make the speed duration, I'm gonna say about 80. 80 is a nice bit. Go ahead and slice that off so it's the same length. And then I'm gonna make the blending mode, probably overlay. And now you can see there is kind of like a ghosting effect. Honestly, overlay was a random blending mode that I chose there. Really mess around with it. Usually, to be honest, thinking about it now, I actually usually put the opacity at about 50, so it's kind of like that. And that's kind of like a ghosting effect. If you want it more or less, you could obviously adjust the speed duration. For example, if I want it just a little bit, I can make it 95, boom. And then if I play that now, there is just a little bit of a ghosting kind of tremor effect going on that, which is very nice, very subtle. The thing I would kind of add to that to make it maybe even a little bit better would be to simply go over to my assets. My assets are in Simply Delicious, very weird name for the file. Honestly, it's pretty random. And I just go ahead and select a couple of distortions that I have right here. All this sort of stuff is easily found online. I do believe I paid for these right here, but I give all these away in a video back on my channel called like glitch effects or something. So go check that out if you want these ones. But boom, I would probably add some sort of little glitch like that. Maybe not that much, and I might even add it more when you can see the effect taking place. Oh, and I'm getting calls. They called me and hung up right away. Cool. Probably a spam message anyways. But now if we play this, let's go ahead and give it a play. Boom. It looks like it's a super glitched effect, and it is helped even more by the fact that there's this ghosting effect coming on in the background. So that looks very, very dope. Obviously, have a mess around with that, but I think that's 4 kind of key elements that you can be using in your music videos. This one right here, honestly, is such a simple effect, the synchronizing situation right there. Super easy. I really hope that helps a lot of you guys out. If it does, tell me in the comment section below. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and goodbye.